to village. After the performers have finished doing their various acting and juggling and tricks, I might come on to keep the audience quiet for a bit with a little story that will entertain and amuse them, and also give them a moral message on how to live their lives rightly. No, I've never seen the King. I know he's King Henry, the third of that name, I believe. But no, I've never entertained for him. Though I have in the marches on the border of Wales entertained for the Lestranges and Lord Tregoz. And hopefully so near to the city of Leicester we may even, if the travellers go that way, entertain the Lord Simon de Montfort, who's a very big man in these parts about. It depends. We normally get fed by the Lord of the Manor. Will always give us a good feed. That's part of the custom of being a travelling player. And we'll go around with a hat afterwards to collect coins. Obviously if you're just entertaining poor people you tend to end up just with food. But the wealthier they are and the more beer they've had, the more liberally do they reward you. So it's not a bad living. It's not a bad living at all. I've got 3 pennies in my pocket, and that'll see me through this week quite happily. Oh yes, I mean the roads are very dangerous. There's plenty of scoundrels like those 3 young men I was telling you about, ready to ambush you and steal your purses. And also at this present time there's a lot of trouble between the various lords. So sometimes you might come upon armed men who, short of pay themselves, may try and take something off you. So you always need to travel in company, really. That's the safest thing, which is why I always join on with various travelling players. Well, I was fortunate. I'm a free man, so I don't need anybody's permission to move around. Some of the serfs in the company have to pay for their lord's permission to leave their land, but most lords will give you permission, providing you can pay them some money towards it. There's very few as will absolutely not let you go, because then you're more likely to run away, and that just causes them a lot of trouble. As for the roads, well, that's the way it's always been, isn't it? It's always been hard to travel. As long as you've got a good pair of strong legs, you'll get where you're going. Yeah. It really depends, you know, where you go. Some villages, the priests and the lords are very strict, and on a Sunday you be in church. I'm told there is a law that says we should be in church, but other villages you go there and no one really worries too much. But I mean, most of us will go to church on a Sunday, because obviously we have to thank the Lord for looking after us over the week and show our gratitude to him.
He was just telling a tale. Other people went round in small groups and actually acted out their plays. Look at these people. The year is 1490.
The travelling show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the feast of St. Stephen, which to you means an holiday, but to us travelling showmen means work, for it is our job, our task, to go along the highways and byways of this England, performing for you spectacular travelling shows, the like of which this England has never seen. Why, we'll show for you twisted creatures, deformed freaks. We will have for you music, we will have for you dancing. There we were, myself and Mistress Margaret. We were in the forest of Limoges, what is in France, a continental place you might not have heard of. There we were about our business, looking for wonderful exhibits, what to show in our show. Whereupon the tree